we are really, really happy that you are all here tonight to celebrate this great event.
Shadows are following me.
Please have a lot of fun, and thank you so much for sticking it out with us in the rain out there. That's going to be great memories in years to come. I know it wasn't the perfect wedding, but...
Hands shoved down in my jeans.
So we met Jess in Newark, Delaware in 2008. All of us entered the University of Delaware our freshman year, not knowing a single person there.
Should I put a rose? A big rose?
Our common connection was living in the Rodney B dorm.
Ray of sunshine.
B4 was an all-girls floor where Jess, Jen, and I lived. B3 was the all-male floor, one floor down from us, where Kyle lived. As the parties on B3 continued and the semesters passed, we could see Jess and Kyle gravitating towards each other.
You guys are gonna do so much of this today. So much. Warm up.
Kyle is an easygoing guy who can always turn any situation into a good time and is always the first to crack a joke.
It's the picture we've always wanted right now.
The two of you balance each other out so well, and that's only part of the reason that you guys are such a great couple.
Kyle's always been like a superhero to us. And I don't mean like that time he was 3 years old and thought he could fly off our stairs because he was wearing Batman pajamas. Batman can't even fly.
When we were little kids, we always wanted to do exactly what he was doing. From the sports he played, the instruments he tried out, to even bleaching his hair blonde.
I just want my ray of sunshine. Get away from this rain for a minute, baby. I just want my ray of sunshine. Lord knows that
You would think with us constantly following him around and copying his every move, Kyle would get annoyed with us. But he never seemed to mind. He always seemed to love us just as much as we loved him. Or maybe he just loved the attention.
Either way, we're Kyle's biggest fans and couldn't imagine growing up with a cooler, bigger brother.
What? Go to see the Cowboys and the Giants in Dallas. That's nice. Oh my God.
Once in a lifetime, if we're lucky, someone comes along and something clicks. And there's a connection between these two that were instant and undeniable, but real and lasting. Jessica and Kyle, there are no ties on earth sweeter than a marriage between two people. And this marriage is a new beginning. It's flawless in its good humor and sense of well-being. It's the purest expression of love. You are both worldly enough to know that the days of marriage will not always be filled with happiness and joy, and occasionally it will rain. The commitment that you're making today, instead of bowing out when difficulties arise, plan to ride out any stormy time with confidence, knowing that those cloud-filled skies are just a temporary moment.
As you all probably know, Jess is an extremely caring person, so much so that she earned the nickname Mom in college because she would occasionally have to babysit Shay and I and Kyle on occasion.
Jess can be a bit of a type A, often seen writing to-do lists and making sure it's not true, and making sure every detail of everything is perfect, kind of like this wedding.
To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like the waves in the rain, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
Jessica, you are my best friend, the love of my life, my equilibrium. I love you unconditionally and without hesitation and without limit. You fill my life with so much happiness, and I promise to respect and cherish you as a person and as a partner for as long as I live. I promise to always be on your team when life seems simple and when life seems hard. I vow to laugh with you in the good times and, more importantly, bring you wine and Chipotle for the bad ones. I promise to never stop going on adventures with you, and I promise to never stop telling you that I love you before I go to sleep. I vow to support, encourage, inspire, and above all else, love you with every fiber of my being. And today, surrounded by people that love us, I promise to spend the rest of my life trying to make you as happy as you make me.
There's an old saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And for you, Jessica and Kyle, your wedding day is an exquisitely, beautifully choreographed first step.
Find some space between your feet and down.
I know the future holds so many wonderful, exciting, and special things because of what we have already witnessed. Kyle, Jess, Mr. and Mrs. Denegris. We couldn't be happier for the two of you.
Congratulations and cheers to a long, happy life together.
Your heart's not gonna beat forever. Lay me down in the crashing wave. Come on, I wanna be together. Meet me here in the pouring rain.
Life has been quite the adventure since the day I met you. I still can't believe that day was only 6 years ago. I feel like I've known you a whole lifetime. I'm standing in front of you today because for the last 2,653 days, you have made me believe and shown me a million times over that soulmates exist and that mine is standing in front of me. I promise to love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I take you to be my husband, loving who you are today and who you are yet to become. I promise to support you, encourage you in all that you do, to listen to you and learn from you and offer my guidance whenever I can. I promise to frustrate you and challenge you, something I know I already do. I promise to laugh with you and celebrate you in your successes and also mourn your losses as if they were my own. I promise to always be stubborn and fight for you, for us, in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it gets hard. Above all else, I promise to have faith in your love for me. With you by my side as my husband, my partner, my best friend, and my better half, I know that there's nothing we can't conquer. I'm so excited for our future.
Jess and Kyle, the two of us and everyone else in this room are so excited for your future together as a married couple to begin. We all wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors, both together and separately. We know the two of you will accomplish great things, travel to amazing places, and we cannot wait to celebrate more milestones with you.
May the love that you feel and share today continue to grow deeper and stronger all the days of your lives, having declared yourselves each to the other in the eyes of the Lord, witnessed by your family, your friends. I do now, by the authority vested in me by God in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.